Hey, welcome back to Kristen Johnson Ministries. I wanted to jump on here really quickly. God downloaded a word that he wanted me to release. And this is such a good word. And I believe that God is preparing many of us for what's to come, but also letting you know and making you aware of what God sees and what he hears and what he knows. And so he took me to the book of John chapter 2, verse 23. And it's titled in my Bible, The Discerner of Hearts. God is the discerner of hearts. And I'm just going to read this out to you. It says, "Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, during the feast, many believed in his name." Many believed in his name. What does that mean? Many identified themselves with him, right? When they saw the signs which he did. When they saw the miracles, signs and wonders, they started to identify themselves with them. Yeah, I'm attached with him. Yeah, I believe in him. Yeah, I know him. He's a healer. He's the Messiah. But Jesus did not commit himself to them. He did not entrust himself to them because he knew all people. He knew all. He wasn't like, yeah, I'm a part of them. He didn't commit himself to them because he knew all men, it says. And verse 25, and had no need that anyone should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. So he didn't need anyone to tell him about their hearts or whatever else, because he knows all. He knows the heart of man. So it says that in the Amplified, that he understood their superficiality and fickleness as humans. So he understood that 1 minute you could love them, the next minute you're going to hate them. 1 minute you're praising him, the next minute you're sending him for crucifixion. God knows the heart of man. And he was reminding me that I really believe that we're about to see a season of like mass glory, signs and wonders. And what will happen is those who weren't sure, sat on the fence, or didn't even believe, are all of a sudden going to start to proclaim and attach themselves to people, men and women of God, and start to say, yes, I believe, I knew it was, but God knows their hearts. God knows their hearts. And it's like he's preparing us to be aware. Oh, I feel that so strong, to be aware. God's going to use many people. Be aware, because he knows the hearts of men, and we should also know why, through the discerning of spirits. It's a gift of the Holy Spirit that you will be able to discern. Some people walk past me, and the Holy Spirit will show me. I can be in a room, on a train, anywhere. I will feel it in increase. But anyway, he says he understood their superficiality, and we already know in the world these sort of things happen. But I just truly believe that God is saying there's about to be an outpouring. I mean, if you live in London, last night around 2:30 a.m., I just saw lightning just coming down like, psh, and I was like, wow, God, is that you? Like, God, you're up to something. You're up to something. And I just believe that he's warning us that a glory is going to come like no other. We're going to see signs, miracles, and wonders. Be careful who you commit yourself to. Be careful, just like Jesus, be careful who you commit yourself to. Some will say, yes, I knew they were part of Jesus. I knew God was going to use them. That's not always true. Oh, I feel that so strong. That is not always true. Some of them were saying stuff behind your back. God's saying, be careful who you commit yourself to, because many will come. Many will come. 1 minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. 1 minute they're saying you're being used of God, it's the glory, it's the fire. Then they're persecuting you and saying something else. Be aware, because people are fickle. And that's what I believe is the word of the Lord, that he's warning us, because great things are about to happen. So be blessed and be encouraged. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.